now that that's over, while we're sitting here watching my line do nothing at all, I figured I'd talk to you guys about that rod holder, holding that rod out there. Hold on a second. Let's see how fancy I can get with this camera on. See that rod holder right there? I have another one right here I'm going to show you. But if you're interested in it, just comment, and I'll give you the link to the Amazon where I got it. And this is it right here. I'm going to try to keep it into the camera. I can't see it as well as I would like to, but hopefully I'm keeping it in the camera here. It's really heavy duty. I mean, they flex a little, but that's okay, because sometimes you just need to get around one little rock or something in it. It will spread, and it's not firm and then holds you up. It'll move a little bit around structure, which is kind of nice. It comes with protectors. They are pointed and kind of sharp. I mean, you'd kill somebody if you poked them with it. What I like about it is it's adjustable, and you can take it apart and put it in a tackle box, you know. But you can line it up, tighten it up, and stick it in the ground. And this is adjustable. The only thing it doesn't adjust is for the people who like straight up, like this one. If you like straight ups, you'd have to put something around it right here, so your rod can go straight up. So it doesn't really work well for that, but this does adjust, as you can see, up and down. Mine out there, I have it adjusted all the way up, and it's perfect for, hopefully I'm getting that right, yeah. If you get it so it's like that, so it's straight up and down, the fork part, that's what you get right there. Let's see, hold on. You get that angle right there. If you go straight in with the forks and have the adjustment screw all the way out, that right there is your pitch. I might have that leaning back slightly, but anyway, you can see that it's not really straight up and down. Now you can adjust even more by putting this at an angle and putting it in the ground. I like to go straight up and down because that gives you, or as close to straight up and down as possible, because it gives you room to reel your reel being inside this itself, so you can reel it. And I suppose you could leave this a little loose if, that would really tell you if the fish is taking off with your line, I suppose. But I don't know, I'd be worried that it would pop right up out of there. But it's a pretty good so far. I mean, I've been using it for, I don't know, a week or two. I got two just because you never know. It's really sturdy. I mean, it reminds me of the heavy-duty slingshots back in the day. This part does. And, of course, the plastics nowadays are just insane. The cradle's comfortable. It's got a soft, I don't know, some kind of gripper thingy there. The wings on this don't hardly move at all. Very little flex. I mean, if you dropped it and ran it over, of course it's going to break. But I think it's pretty sturdy for catfishing even, if you get into the big rivers. These I wish were a little longer, like maybe 6 to 8 inches longer, so you can really anchor them down. But the kind of fishing shoreline I do, it's fine. But like I said, I like my rod to be able to reel and everything. And with that rod out there with the super long handle, sometimes it's a pain if you don't have what goes in the ground being longer. You can't get it up high enough. But these do work, as you can see. It holds it up perfect, so I can reel even that big giant king. Here, I'll show you. I'll walk out there. Let me get my glasses because I can't see if I get out of the shade. You can see that I can reel with it in the rod holder. And that's what I like. I'm going to let this car go by before I turn back around. A lot of people don't like being on camera. But it holds even that big old beast. Holds it nice. And you can see, you know, I got it stuck in the ground over halfway. And it's sturdy. It's been a pretty breezy day. Holds it really nice. And that, like I said, that adjustment screws all the way up. And that's the angle that you're going to get, the pitch that you're going to get.